Peace and love, black family. Brother, keep it real at y'all once again. Street Intellect Radio Extreme. You know, I just wanted to, before I deal with this travel, this is the best place right now. I can get my good privacy on. It's like kind of like sitting on a toilet. But anyway, this one right here. Hold on for a minute. This Kendrick Lamar. Y'all gotta get up on that Kendrick Lamar, man. DNA, all that stuff. He's giving it to you. Anyway, black folks, family, indigenous, this is our land too. And for those of us that recognize it, we need to come together on a common cause strictly for that purpose. I love Africa too and what Africa brought to the world, but we have to understand today is a modern world. Those worlds has been dead for a long time. Not saying that the information or a lot of the wisdom as well as the how can I say, structural knowledge is there for us. It ain't meant for us to build pyramids no more. It ain't meant for us to build or do the same things the ancestors did before. Now by them building those things and doing those type of things, those things rest within us. If you look at the inventors of America, all the so-called African Americans as well as blacks in other places, mainly here in America, the inventors come from here. A lot of things have been invented. These are the same similarities and talents and abilities that the ancients had, and all the great ancient cities of melanated people. I'm gonna stop using African because people get it twisted. That because a brother speak about it, they think a brother don't know nothing farther than that. I'm not trying to put no scholaristic talk on mine. This is how we get down for the brothers that can respect this street knowledge. That's a direction. I don't claim this to be scholaristic or anything like that. My thing is, this is the way my soul is moved to do it. So please accept it. Anyway, our separation is because our religions and our ideologies is what keep us separated from each other. And I'm gonna give an example because a lot of us already know. Many of us that's have went to certain heights to get knowledge, to understand that, come to the point where you understand that you're living in a illusionary world and that this is the matrix world. For those of you to understand that knowledge, the next level, if y'all want to get any information on trying to get more in depth about this, check out the brother Phil Valentine and my lovely teacher, man. And may he get stronger and stronger with the ancestors' power, so on and so forth, brother Bobby Hemmett. If y'all want that information, those my next level teachers, as well as Blair. Dr. Blair is a brother you can get the information to. Because a lot of brothers saying, where'd you get this information? Well, y'all see all this information on the internet and on YouTube, so stop fronting. So it ain't like it ain't out here. It's just you just ignoring it. But if we can understand that this is our place and that everybody is trying to move us to a place that we don't know shit about, and I'm talking about Africa, yes, place that we don't know nothing about, but our ancestors have shed blood here, did stuff here, had a lot of most horrific stuff done to them here. You know what I'm saying? At the most here, we have people that's trapped here, ancestors trapped here for the horror that they went through in this island called America. True name Turtle Island. Go check out the information. It's a brother called Dave Calloway. Brother, beautiful brother, give you beautiful information. He's accurate. He's on point. I'm giving y'all direction to this information. All I do is just take the information and apply it to how it should be applied, or how we should see it in this day and time, or understand it from this day and time. Because expressing it to you brothers and sisters how we read it in the books is not going to get to you. You know what I'm saying? So we have to talk shit. We have to cuss. We have to use everything that's horrific that's in this land. We have to use these negative tools within this system to express this knowledge to you guys. This hidden truth of who you are and what you're capable of. But back to the dilemma. We need to stop hating on each other, because a lot of brothers want to hate and scrutinize with the knowledge. I mean, I know we confront issues and we're supposed to defend the arts, but you got people that think because they're vegans that the rest of the world ain't shit. See, that's the separation. So you know what I'm saying? We got brothers that think because they Hebrew Israelites, they don't supposed to mess with brothers that or claim Africans or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I mean, we got too many separations. I know the knowledge on all levels, okay? And I don't mean I know them all. I just know enough to know that those is not it. All these have to be a combination into one. And I hope y'all understand what that means. A lot of brothers ain't using that. All these information that we have, we see the mistakes and we see the successes. And the successes from a lot of them is the ones we should be focusing on rather than the downfall. You got people want to talk about Marcus Garvey. Oh, Marcus Garvey didn't know nothing about banking and he did this and he was just spending money on nothing. Well, man, come on, man. Let's stop focusing on the weakness of them. All of them had a weakness no matter who the hell it was. Even your ass that talking shit, that thinking like because you're a vegan or you know some knowledge or you know the truth, you think that you're something sophisticated. And this is why the people look down on brothers that be having the knowledge, because y'all not open. Y'all turn people into peasants and stuff and things like that. I understand that it's an ignorance. It's hard to be around people who ignorant. Or basically, let me say what like the great Bobby Hammond say. Let me just represent what the master teacher speak about. The brothers just ain't woke yet, okay? I'm gonna just say that. You brothers still sleep inside the matrix, okay? I'm gonna start trying my best to use that, but as my spirit move me, you know me. You know, I'm a fire soul, I'm an Aries. April 6th, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not using that as a justification. I just been like that all my life. So I guess, I ain't gonna guess. I know I'll fall up under the fire. I'm a fiery person. Everybody know that. Anyway, yes, and I'm not finna be trying to wake you up. That's to the brothers that want to teach y'all step by step. So, cool. I'm talking to the brothers that's half asleep, brothers that's digging into knowledge, the brothers that's finding out things. We don't want to get on the page. Every time I look at a page, I see brothers trying to find a reason to scrutinize another brother. None of you have all the truth. Period. You'll never have the truth. Just because this brother studies some other truth or falsehood that got truth in it, don't mean because you can prove that his falsehood is false that he ain't capable of being somebody great. You know? So, a lot of us, I used to do it in my Islamic days and Nation Islam days, and I still do it a little bit, but it's necessary to certain situations, such as these now. A lot of brothers, y'all need to stop scrutinizing people, turning everything into a goddamn knowledge experiment, everything into a Kemetic experiment, everything into a Hebrew Israelite experiment. When the motherfuckers tell you something just what it is. Don't sit around and act like y'all don't understand the pain and the struggle. A lot of the brothers that still woke and sisters brothers and sisters that sleep, that don't understand, they're not asleep. It's like the brothers say, it's like going in a room and you waking somebody up out they sleep. You know what I'm saying? Trying to wake them out they sleep and they're in a deep sleep. And you trying to wake them up. You think you're going to get a positive feedback for that? Because I've been trying that and I still get that. So that's a reality. The thing is to talk to those of you who are still digging into knowledge, and there's no limit to this shit. It ain't no one person got the truth. I'm getting tired of these motherfuckers trying to make it seem like, oh, because I know so much about Kemetic knowledge, or I know so much about African knowledge, or I know so much about this knowledge. No, if you don't know nothing about all the other ones and you just know one, you's a limited motherfucker. Straight up. You have to be universal with the knowledge. Got to know how to pull certain knowledge out. As an example, I'm going to give you an example. I deal with people according to their attitude and they character. I don't give a fuck if they white, Mexican, whatever. If this white, I got a lot of white people that's respectful, Mexicans respectful, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to give them that respectful level, but then they all have a mind state. So I use different mind state to deal with them. You know, sometimes I got to wake Malcolm X mind state up on a certain couple of them, you know, certain motherfuckers that, you know, brothers and whites, racist whites, to give them example, hey, or I have to go Marcus Garvey on them. I have to go Martin Luther King on some people, you know, when it comes to me being more, you know, we can use every one of their approach tools. That's why they was there to show us the demonstrations. Yeah, both of them got killed behind it because that's just the way the beast is. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find the ways. I feel that you have to find ways to come at them in ways that they're not familiar with. And when they're not familiar with it and you got things they want to learn why you like this, that's when you have these motherfuckers in a certain thing. Be the God people that you are. You know? That's what the brothers say. Be it. Know it. I be around him. I know it. I'm bound. You don't bow your head in the room with. Don't give them props for nothing. The only ones I'm going to give props to is the motherfuckers willing to sacrifice their life for the cause of betterment for black people. And that's very few white people. I believe that. But I'm saying that in general because half of you niggas won't sacrifice your life. Militant, pro-black, all that. I represent all that, but it's a lot of us that's really sincere that really want to, you know, push the smash down, but it ain't enough for you niggas loyal enough or real enough, sisters as well, to stand up for the cause. Y'all want to keep making peace treaties and shit. You go to war, let's bang on the beats, education, economics, whatever it takes. But y'all want to pacify the situation when it's time to approach this shit. And then when it's time to stand there to deal with a conflicting situation, I have you brothers want to talk about what the Panthers doing. Oh, the Panthers ain't, well, them motherfuckers is out there. Okay? Armed and all that. You know what I'm saying? We won't get no props to nothing. We got somewhere to scrutinize. I mean, marching ain't about shit. I'll keep that 100. You know what I'm saying? But you brothers need to, and sisters need to understand all this old separation and bickering and one trying to prove each other. It ain't got us nowhere. We never got nowhere. We always against each other. Malcolm against Martin. Marcus Garvey against W. Du Bois and so on, and Booker T. Washington against, you know what I'm saying, Frederick Douglass, and you know what I'm saying, we always have a separation. That's like with the movie Panther as an example. I mean, they both was right and wrong in both ways. You know what I'm saying? But that's what keep us separated. The whole key of it is take that same mind state, sit down and really listen to each other and don't use no old school, ancient, outdated ideology to represent what's going on today. Yes, we can use bits and pieces of them that's necessary to keep the recognition and let the ancients or the gods know, or the forces know that we with them and we lining up to take our thrones back. A lot of them say, oh, what thrones, Eddie? We ain't going back to Africa to do it. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is why I'm not giving this up for nobody. I got ancestors and everything. I got ancestors, relatives that live on Native American, so-called Native American land now. Seminole Native land. I always was told, oh boy, we native, we so-called Indians, boy. Our folks been here a long time. Got great-grandfather came from Spain, you know what I'm saying? So I'm tired of trying to link myself directly back to Africa. We are ancient descendants from Africa indeed, and we all come from that melanated circle. But we still ain't understanding the continental drifts. We're not understanding the people that was separated from them for so long ago when all this shit was connected. It all was what we would call the Kibilan or Africa or whatever the hell you want to call it. Okay? We have to understand that Africa is in shambles. None of that stuff is resurrecting. None of it. They're not resurrecting that stuff. The ancients, or what we would call the ancient spirits of our ancestors, is within us. We are there. But we not recognizing. We recognize information, but we ain't learning how to apply the shit. That's the bad part about it. And when I don't want to talk about applying it on this shit, because you got niggas that'll go out and do stupid shit with it. We need to get in quiet spaces. Skip a study hall and all that. We don't have to study to figure out our situation. All we need to do is do the blueprint and maximize the blueprint of the black Marcus Garvey and the Black Wall Street blueprints to get ourselves economically in power. That way, in the process of that, while we growing towards that, we can connect with each other on a spiritual level outside of our own ideologies or our religions and cultures and shit. We here, we suffering everywhere, so it ain't no reason for us to keep fucking debating and bickering. I mean, you want to debate, that's your thing. Then information have to be there to be refuted. We defenders of all the knowledge, the truth here. So a lot of us are truth defenders. So don't look at them as being debaters. You know what I'm saying? Some people have to be debated to be shut down because they sparing a lot of poison out here. You know? So y'all have to respect young Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? Brothers out here sending stuff to my page, leave my brother alone. That little brother got a long life ahead of him, and he growing as he go. And he's putting it out there. The ancestors moving his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, don't think that brothers ain't with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just doing the little pieces I do for people that want to listen to truth. We got to put it everywhere as it is. So people can't say that no matter what, they can't say that when I'm glad and gone that I didn't do a job of explaining this truth to the best of the ability I can give to you. But yeah, peace and love, family. We need to rebuild right here. We need to build where we at, because everybody else coming here building economical platforms. They building futures here. They doing a lot here, and we still on the totem pole after 50 years. We at the bottom still here, hopeless. Doing the same shit, thinking we getting somewhere. Want to party hardy and dance all fucking day and sing all goddamn day and watch drama all damn day. Can't even get our energy level up to the point where we can all get on a higher frequency to connect with each other, because everybody's so connected and in love with the negative life, which this is what the media and the cracker is feeding you. But peace and love, family, and I ain't gonna hope in due time we will be forced to do this regardless of what any of y'all gotta say. I don't care what books you're reading, how much knowledge you got, motherfucker. This is a basic, natural thing that we should be able to do, and we don't need no goddamn books to do it. And that's real talk. Something naturally we can do. Getting tired of you brothers keep trying to find out a way to do it. Yes, our health is a good thing. Indeed it is. But when you look at it, when I last checked, the cracker didn't have no good ass health when the motherfuckers came and took our shit. They wasn't eating no vegans. They wasn't doing nothing. Motherfuckers eating everything, moving, eating they selves, and still come around and whoop your ass. So miss me with the vegan. I mean, I'm not gonna be no vegan. Now, y'all act like our ancestors didn't eat no goddamn meat. That's what y'all got it fucked up here. I mean, I try to eat less as meat as possible, indeed, and eat much as vegetables I can, which I'm still strong enough to lift 400 pounds and beat the average man, a couple men ass. So I don't know where I'm gonna get that strength at as a vegan, and don't point to no goddamn monkeys, because we don't come from no goddamn gorillas. Peace and love, black family. One.